Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. Listen, I feel refreshed coming into this week. I had such a great weekend. My husband and I decided to take a little vacay. It was super last minute, but it was so worth it. And I just feel like I needed a little bit of something after a long year of working on Revue. It was just so nice to spend some time with each other and family. So anyways, I'm really excited about today's video because I came home to some packages. One specifically that I was really excited about because I bought this a while ago. Every year Pat McGrath launches a holiday collection and I get roped in and I buy everything. Like I love Pat McGrath and I collect her palettes, and this holiday collection was no exception. And anyways, it was in my mailbox when I got home and I was like, listen, I just want to sit down, play with makeup, just play with some things that are sitting in front of me and test out this new collection specifically. I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but again, thank you guys so much for all the love you've given Revue Beauty. In case you don't know, I just launched my beauty brand, Revue Beauty, and the response has been amazing. Also, in my last video, I had a little secret giveaway, and I wanted to mention it again here in case you guys missed that video. I will have all the details in the description box. But anyway, I just am so thankful for you guys. I love what I do. I love playing with makeup. I love now creating makeup. It's the best thing I've ever done. I feel like it's my favorite season of life so far. And I feel so thankful to you guys for making it possible and just thankful that you're here along this journey with me. So anyways, back to Pat McGrath. She launched a holiday collection and she actually launched several things this year. Normally it's just like one mega eyeshadow palette, but she had like 2 eye and face palettes, 3 different face palettes, and then some other things as well. Anyway, I bought one of them. So this is the Bijoux Brilliance Starstruck Splendor palette. First of all, the packaging. Can we just appreciate every little detail? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I'm telling you, I thought I loved makeup, and then creating my own brand and just seeing all the work that goes into these products, all the thought and the time it takes to create one single product, I have an appreciation for everything that I hold in my hands now. And so now I just like drool over everything 10 times more than I used to, knowing how much goes into it. This is the Starstruck Splendor palette, like I said. Here's the cover in case you wanted to see. So pretty, like come on, these colors are just darling. Then here's the inside. So we've got eyeshadows and blushes, which is really unique. She hasn't done a setup like this before. I love it. I'm so excited to try these colors. And then also there are 3 different palettes. Each have 3 shades in these like face palettes. So it's like a bronzer, blush, and highlighter, which I thought was really, really nice. So I picked up one of these as well. Here's that matching packaging. And then here is mine on the inside. So this is a lighter shade. This is called Forever Nude. So it has a bronzer, blush, and highlight. So there's lots of blushes, which I'm not mad at. I'm obsessed with blush, so I'm thrilled about being able to try a couple of these. I do have my brows on. I filled in my brows with some Joey Healy brow powder. Speaking of Pat McGrath, I'm just gonna go in with the Pat McGrath eyeshadow primer. I really do like this primer. I think it does help my eyeshadow last longer. However, I am still a huge fan of the Nars tinted one, but I think they discontinued it. I can't find it anywhere. To be fair, I haven't checked in a hot minute, but I couldn't find it for a while, so I'm assuming that it got discontinued. I'm not really sure. In the meantime, though, this one is really nice. I just think there's something really nice about a tinted one because it just kind of cancels out any discoloration. But this one works. Like as far as longevity goes, it really does work. Alrighty. I'm gonna hop into the lightest matte shade in the palette right here to kick off the look. I'm also gonna peel off this little mirror protector layer. Voila. Let's start with this in like the crease and a little bit above. I feel like sometimes I get a little confused because everybody has to launch things before the actual holiday. You know, like the holiday collection launches a while before the actual holiday season. So sometimes I'm like, wait, should I be getting into the holiday spirit yet with this look or what? But honestly, like this palette doesn't scream holiday. It honestly feels very year-round. I guess besides maybe the green down here could feel very holiday, but most of these colors like I would wear on a daily basis. So that's what's nice about this palette, is I feel like you don't have to limit it to a certain holiday. I really need to clean my brushes. This brush I didn't even realize was dirty, and now I have like a light shimmer mixed in there. Whoopsies. All right, next up I'm taking this kind of matte mauve color, and I'm wanting this to add some definition on that outer corner. Okay, I can't decide which shimmer color. I mean, obviously I'm drawn to like this duochrome. Let's see if I can show you. This right here, it's like the most beautiful duochrome purpley color. And then also there's this stunning bronze. Also there's another stunning bronze that's a little lighter. We've got the greens in here as well. Oh boy, those are pretty. And then like kind of this seafoam green. Which one do I do? These are so pretty. I just swatched them on my arm. You can't really see, but I'm trying to use that to help me decide what to use. I wonder if we do the seafoam green mixed with that purple and create a little look out of that. So I'm gonna start with the green on just my fingertip. I'm gonna pop that in the center of the eye. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that pink duochrome and pop that in like the inner corner and then blend it into the green. I don't know if that's gonna look pretty. No, it looks pretty. I like it. I'm just continuing to layer that up. And then I'm going back in with that kind of deep mauve color on that outer corner just to make sure we still have some definition there. Let's add a little bit of eyeliner to the outer corner. This is Lisa Eldridge eye pencil in Cinder Smoke. This is like the gray. My mirror is so dirty. My baby loves to play with my little mini mirrors, and her favorite thing ever is Grogu. And so she's especially in love with this mirror, but then my little mirrors are left a little more dirty than normal. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of mascara. This one is the Vicious mascara from Nabla. Okay, I'm just cleaning up any fallout that got underneath the eyes and then pressing down the edge with my fingertip. I kind of wanted to try out the highlighter from this little palette as an inner corner highlight. So I'm just popping that in the inner corner with my pinky. Ooh, this has like a nice pink undertone to it, which I love in my highlighters and my inner corner highlights. So happy about that. I'm just taking my pinky and applying whatever's left on the brow bone. You know what I found in my stash the other day and I tried and it looked so pretty. And I'm gonna try it again. The Chantecaille foundation, this was kindly sent to me a while ago. This is the Future Skin Gel Foundation. This was apparently the foundation that was used in, I can't remember what TV show it was. Anyway, it went viral on TikTok, I think, because of that. And it's just supposed to be a really unique foundation formula, and it really is. Chantecaille is very bougie, like super pricey, but I wanted to wear this because first of all, I was curious. Second of all, it was sent to me, so I really want to just enjoy the things that I've got, even though this price point is not something that I personally would pick up. Like, I think you can find foundations for really great price points that are gonna do, you know, essentially the same thing. But I'm really trying to enjoy my nice makeup, basically. Like, I'm really trying to not let it just sit there. I feel like I've mentioned that before, but it's something I have worked on in the past and I've continued to work on. And this isn't just for makeup, this is for other things as well. But I feel like sometimes I save my special clothes or makeup or, you know, dishes, like my plates or cups. Like, I have some really pretty glassware and things like that that end up just sitting there. I don't end up using them because I'm waiting for the perfect time, and sometimes the perfect moment doesn't come around, so I'm just figuring I better create those moments and just enjoy what I've got while I've got it, you know? This formula is so interesting. It like melts into the skin, but you can see that it really did even out the skin tone really nicely. I don't know, and it looks absolutely beautiful up close on the skin. So I could see how if it were being used for TV where, you know, you gotta be strategic about what kinds of products you're using for TV and film because the cameras are so HD. I mean, and also like red carpet, just anything where you're gonna be under harsh lighting or HD cameras or whatever, like the makeup is gonna be seen even more than it is in real life. So it makes sense that they would go for something this skin-like for TV. It really is so beautiful, I'm not gonna lie, like it's really nice. Anyway, I've just been playing around with it. I'm just gonna do a little concealing with my Natasha Denona concealer. I'm adding a little bit of cream bronzer with the Nars Laguna. This is the Laguna 01 shade. Then I'm gonna set the face with this Anastasia powder. I used this the other day and I've been using it like every day since. It is so beautiful for like a little bit more of a airbrush look. You guys know how much I love my Huda Beauty powder. Still do, still use that like crazy, but this one is like a little bit more but in the best way. Like it really smooths the skin. So you definitely can see it as far as coverage goes, but it still looks just as airbrushed, just as smooth. Anyway, I've been really liking it all over again. This is in the shade Vanilla, and it looks especially incredible underneath the eyes. A little goes a long way with this, like you really don't need that much, but yeah, I've been loving it. Just setting the entire face with that. And now we're gonna dip into the bronzer in this little trio palette. I'm just gonna continue to warm up the face with this. I realized I probably should have just used this to really see how it works instead of layering it on top of a cream, but I'm just playing with makeup today, so I felt like wearing a cream bronzer as well. And I know I normally do the eyes and then revisit the face, but I'm gonna just keep with this face palette and go into the highlighter, which is so pretty on the face. I love that pink undertone. It's gorgeous and it just melts into the skin. It's pretty intense as far as like the glow, but it still looks very skin-like at the same time, which is what I like in a highlighter. All right, we have 3 blushes to choose from because we've got 2 in the blush and eyeshadow palette and then 1 in this face palette. They're all 3 different colors, but I almost feel like the one in this palette just fits the vibe of this eye look a little bit better. So I'm just gonna take the blush out of this and we're gonna apply that to the apples of the cheeks. All right, back to eyes. I'm starting with the darkest shade actually that we used on the top lid. This really beautiful mauve-y, almost gray mauve. It's so pretty. And I'm just gonna take that and go right up against the lash line on that outer third. Then I'm taking a little bit of this color right here, adding that to the lower lash line, kind of mixing it below that mauve, but also applying it right here as well. Now I'm adding that stunning seafoam green to the very center of the lower lash line, and then tying in that duochrome purple on the inner third. I love having a little bit of sparkle along the lower lash line, just my personal preference, but I love it. I'm gonna use my Chantecaille nude pencil just in the waterline. I feel like this just always cleans up the look. I'm going for something a little more fresh. It's my absolute favorite way to just brighten up the eye look. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of that same mascara and apply it to the lower lashes. Since we're using Pat McGrath products, I think I should use a Pat McGrath lip liner. Let's see. Maybe the shade Structure would look good. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe off any foundation that got on the lips. Actually, now that I have that all over, I almost feel like I need something more muted. Almost more mauve, but okay, this one's not mauve, but it's a little more muted. This is Pat McGrath Contour. So I'm just lightly lining the lips with that. That's actually the perfect color for the eye look, I think. And then I'm just gonna do a hefty layer of Effortless Lips in the shade Lily. It just looks so perfect with this look. Okay, so far I love how this looks. We're gonna assess the situation and add just a little more bronzer, just whatever's left on the brush. And then I'm gonna flip over the brush and use whatever is left on the blush brush to kind of add a little more. I want the blush a little higher under the eyes. While we're at it, we might as well buff on a little bit more highlight too. I'm gonna set the face with a little bit of Cali Ray Surf Proof Setting Spray. Oops, that sprayed all over me. I'm just gonna press that into the skin with my sponge. And then I'm gonna set the brows with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Hopefully the setting spray dries up and comes out of my shirt. Oh, but anyway, that completes this makeup look. I love how it turned out. It was honestly really fun to just sit down and play with some makeup. It's just always what I want to do. When I buy something and it comes in the mail, I just want to rip it open and just like put it on my face. So I was really, really happy to be able to try out these products so quickly. I must say, I really do like this palette, this holiday palette. I think it's really fun that they have the blushes in here as well. I don't feel like it's a need. It's just something that I personally collect, but if you're like me and you're interested in this, I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's so beautiful. I'm excited to play with some of the bronzes and greens as well. It's just a really nice, versatile palette. But this look is a little more dreamy, and I love that I can make something like that with this palette because that's just my vibe anyway. This little face palette I feel like is gonna actually come in handy. I kind of bought it because it was part of the collection, but I really love how there's multiple shades. And for this palette, like it really works. All 3 shades work really well for me and my skin tone. So I feel like it could be something that I travel with, you know? It's just nice to have all 3 products in one place, knowing that all 3 shades are gonna work well on you. So really love that actually. Plus the packaging is just divine. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me just play with makeup and create a little look just for fun. I would love to hear from you in the comments. What products are you into? What holiday collections are you into? You know what? I also bought the Charlotte Tilbury one. It hasn't come in the mail yet, but I'm excited to try that collection as well. The eyeshadow palette looks very my speed, so I'm really excited to try that out. But yeah, overall, I really love this look. I feel pretty in my makeup. I had fun just playing. It was just really nice to sit down and chat and get ready with you. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you missed my last video, I'm giving 12 PR boxes of Effortless Lips and the denim floral bag from Revie Beauty to you guys. It's international, so if you want to see how you can enter to win, I'll have the details in the description box down below. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!